Day 2. Yes, I'm wearing a swimsuit. It is so nice this morning. You know what? On the app, the weather app, it said it was going to be storming every single day. But in fact, it's not. I'm really excited about today. We're gonna go sit on the beach and we're bringing you with us. I know you saw it yesterday, but I'm so excited to be down there.
Ay, amigos, muchas gracias, thank you guys. Gracias por jugar. Cuidado, papi.
Do you feel anything in the spirit?
At 12 o'clock, right here, tendremos nuestro ejercicio acuático. We're gonna have
there's a lot of
water
spirit here.
exercise right here, okay? Quiero ver, amigos,
I don't
want to
know.
see everyone right here at 12. Será muy divertido. It's
Like
gonna be
seeing
super
the
fun.
world's
Thank you.
perspective
Yes,
after
get
we've
ready.
seen what we've
Perfect.
seen is just so different.
Go sit.
They just got done doing Zoom.
Water exercise.
This is during the day.
We're having nachos
And like potato, like, what are they called? Potato wedges.
and a piece of meat. Then we're gonna go on the beach. And we got food in there. So cute. We're gonna eat lunch in there.
In like an hour.
Alright. We're headed down.
Timer for how much?
15 minutes. Because I don't want to get burned. This water's, it's deep. It's up to my belly.
Whoa! It's cold.
Hey, Shay!
Show!
Look at you,
Me
cutie!
in my natural habitat.
In the ocean?
We out here in
Oh, I can-
Cancun. You can feel
I
what?
can feel seaweed on my leg. How you feel?
Good. How do you feel?
Good.
Good.
This is honeymoon day 2.
That'd be bad.
I just got
Sand in your feet?
sand. No, I can't tell what's on my leg.
Let me see.
Is it fish? No,
No.
there's nothing there. I can feel it, but I'm thinking seaweed. And it's touching my leg.
There's nothing on your leg.
There was.
I'm feeling your leg. There's nothing on your
There
leg.
was. There was.
It's in your head. There's nothing on your leg.
There was.
Crazy.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. Can you see that yellow thing? And I got salt water in my mouth, and it's really salty.
It is. You shouldn't drink it.
I haven't tasted it in a minute.
It might dehydrate you. Or kill you.
You can get sick.
Ready?
You're too far away.
3, 2, 1. The water in your nose is not fun.
I think I got that right. The salt is salty. The salt water is very salty.
Super salty.
Ready?
it's all sand.
That's all sand. I'm sitting there like this and letting the sand come up.
Okay, I need you to hold my pants up while I stand up. I need your help.
It's a thunderstorm.
Our day's ending early, but at least we had a good time. Just about.
We're gonna make this sun castle. Wanna?
We'll be quick.
This guy's coming in hot. He's on here, so long to the party, but we'll be back. Here's our castle. That's not really a castle. Maybe
More like
we'll
a
make
mountain.
more of like just mountain right now. So
Let's go. Last song. Última canción.
it's cute. You have to guess what movie
Muy
it's from.
difícil.
This is a movie buff.
The tortillas in Mexico are not good.
Well, we're in Cancun, so it's kind of touristy. What movie?
Tequila.
Did you just say Tequila, the movie?
¿Y qué? Dime por favor los 10 puntos.
I don't think you got it right. Look at you. You look cute.
You're this cool guy. I've been doing this a lot.
You
I
look
don't know
like,
why.
You look like a cool guy.
Yeah, because I'm a cool guy. Honestly, I don't know why I've been doing this so much. But you're gonna have to get used to it because it's gonna be a lot more. We ordered nothing yet, but I'm going to order a steak and also some guac and chips. And you're gonna order
Pasta
pasta.
for lunch.
Yeah, it'll be a good lunch. But the poor lady came to us twice and we weren't ready because we had to use one of these things. And,
Yeah, but
you know,
we had to
just
turn
weren't
on
a fan
it.
of that. But when you only have 0.5 gigabytes of data, try not to use it on menus. But that's the only thing they're allowed to do. Hashtag COVID. So.
It's so pretty.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if you can see the ocean, but it's so cutie right there. But we are eating guac and chips to start out.
What do I think? I think this is like one of those dollar steaks you get at the at Aldi or something. You get those little tiny little pieces of steaks for like $3. But you know what? It's gonna be bomb. It's gonna be good.
We'll have a.
And then you've got butter noodles. Butter noodles looks good.
I got the Alfredo sauce, not the butter noodles. There was a butter noodle option.
Look at it. It's butter noodles.
All inclusive, baby.
All inclusive. Gran Solares.
Mr. Critique Man.
I mean, it tastes good. It really thin steak, but it tastes good, and that's what counts. Steak and onions. That right there is a bomb cookie.
It looks good. Is that your first bomb thing here?
This right here is the first like high quality thing I've had.
Really good. Now it's time for this one. I'm really excited. It looks like it's like roast or something.
Is that good?
It's like French soap.
Try it.
But then it's like cinnamon.
Oh, there's like a filling in the cookie. See? Filling in the cookie. Okay, yeah. There's cinnamon. That's good though. Come on.
He was dancing a minute, people. One little thing, a little shimmy.
Little shimmy. You got it.
Hey, one more little shimmy.
No.
Shimmy with the shimmy on top.
Shimmy with the shimmy on top. What
Can
does
I
that
get a
even?
shimmy
What does that
with
even
the shimmy
mean?
on top?
How do you get a shimmy with a shimmy?
Super shimmy. A shimmy with the shimmy.
There. Shimmy with a shimmy on top.
I like that shimmy with
Done.
the shimmy on top.
More of these.
It was a storm, but it's totally gone.
Look at that water.
It's so beautiful. Why are we not doing
It's that time of the day. We're gonna sit on this beach. We're gonna read a good book.
Only you could see how blue it is. I think you can, kind of.
So picture that blue right that you're looking at right now. Now just picture it bluer. Picture how beautiful, how amazing that is, and then just double it in your mind. Communication, exchanging the truth. That's what I think. But let me tell you about Lanny, okay? When I was in Hawaii, you know about the story about Brazil and Hawaii?
Kind of.
Yeah, I've told you about it before. So we were gonna go to Brazil, okay? This whole end of the year internship missions trip where we were gonna go to Brazil. We had these people that we were connected to. The interns had gone there before. I had never been. That's why I had my passport, okay? That's why I had it. And basically, we get in the airport and I make it up to the gate. I don't know how I got up to the gate because the rest of them got stopped. But I make it all the way up to the gate. I'm sitting at the gate. The plane's about to, like, getting ready to board, like boarding. First passengers are going. And I get a phone call. And it's my leader, Renee. You met her. And she's calling me. They had a tendency to pull practical jokes on me, so I was, like, not buying it at first. And she's on the phone. She says, hey, you need to come downstairs. I'm like, no way. They're about to board. What are you talking about? And she's like, no, we didn't get our visas. Like, we can't go. It's canceled. I'm like, stop it. Like, you guys are pulling on me. I did notice that there was literally nobody else there in our group other than me. They're like, I don't know how you got past security without a visa, but you're not supposed to go there. It's just, if you get on that plane, you're gonna go all the way to Brazil, and they're gonna send you right back because you don't have a visa. So then I ignore them. Then my pastor calls me. Pastor Dobie calls me, and he says, hey, son, she's not messing with you. Like, it's real. So I get up, I get my stuff, I walk downstairs. Turns out, the year before they had traveled to Brazil, but it was during the Olympics, so they didn't need visas. But it was their first time ever traveling to Brazil, so in their mind, they didn't realize it was because of the Olympics. So they thought you just didn't need a visa to go to Brazil. Similar to, like, you don't need a visa to go to Mexico for, like, you know, certain things. So,
I mean, you don't need a visa to go to, like, a lot of countries, only if you're visiting.
Visiting. Well, that's what we were doing. We were doing visiting for the mission trip. So anyway, turns out you need visas in Brazil. So we had the plane tickets though. We already bought them. So we called the people, and they're like, "Listen, we can give you a credit to go to, you know, someplace else." And so we thought, well, what's the most expensive place we can go? Because the tickets to Brazil are pretty expensive. So what's a similar price? So Pastor Dobie knew a guy in Hawaii that does a ton of homeless ministry. We wanted to do a mission trip. We didn't want to just go on vacation. So we were like, well, let's do that. So we go to Oahu. The guy who Pastor Dobie knew had a connection with this other guy who we were staying on his land. And that guy's name was Lanny. So that's how Lanny comes to the story. Now, Lanny was this, like, super devout Christian guy. I mean, just loved the Lord. Like, this guy would get up every morning and he would be with the Lord. He'd always be talking about the Lord. And he was, like, dedicated to serving homeless people. He had this piece of land, which was beautiful. He could have made it into some kind of property and made a ton of money on it, but instead he used the land bunch of like house dogs. He ended up getting in trouble because he like basically had dog abuse, but really his heart wasn't to abuse dogs. He just would only feed them rice because that's all he had, and the dogs would get sick. But he tried to save them, and they ended up going like to court or something for that. But anyway, that's not the story I'm trying to tell about Laney. So we get there, and Laney, he had this whole area where if homeless people got there in time, they'd have a place to stay, and he'd house them. And we were up on top of this hill, beautiful view. It was gorgeous. We're in Hawaii. I mean, it was literally like a dream spot. We were in a tent, like we were camping in Hawaii. You want to talk about like mission trip? It was pretty great. Okay, now, granted, we did actually help a lot of homeless people. We did a lot of stuff. We helped Laney, clean up some stuff. Laney taught me two things. Okay. One thing Laney taught me was this: don't worry about material things. Don't worry about the little things. Because what happened was this: I had my backpack, and in my backpack had my phone charger, my battery pack, had my phone, had all this different stuff that I thought was like super important to my life. And I was, probably like 21. We were at the restaurant, and I had my backpack with me, and I left my backpack at the restaurant. It was 30 minutes back to the place, Laney's property. We get there at the property, and I realized my backpack's not with me. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And I start stressing out, okay? Laney could tell I was stressing out. He tells the others, go up to, up the hill, go to your cabin, or go to your tents. I'll bring Kayla back. As we're driving back, I basically thought, there's no way we're in a bunch of homeless area where I left my stuff, somebody's gonna take my stuff. And Laney was like, basically telling me, listen, man, relax, okay? If somebody took your stuff, that just means that they needed it more than you did, and God's blessing them. So just relax. It's gonna be okay. And that actually really calmed me down. So I was really calm. I was just chilling, and we get at the place, and my backpack was there. They put it aside. It was totally fine. Everything was in it. Yeah, everything was great. And Laney used that as a lesson of don't stress over material things. It's not a big deal. Like don't let stuff own you. So another lesson Laney taught me, and this is actually what this reminds me of. We were all working super hard. We were like digging up this stuff. We were cleaning out this whole area so that he can put like parking. So that it had something to do with the ministry that he was doing. And it was like hard work. It was super hot. It was also humid because Hawaii, there's a lot of rain. And like me and the other interns, like we were just kind of like, you could just tell the atmosphere was not like super joyful. Okay, we weren't focused on the Lord, we were focused on the work we were doing. And Laney stops us, and at this point we thought he was a little kooky, okay? And I'll tell you why we thought he was a little kooky. He would wake us up in the morning, and this is before I knew anything about like being still before the Lord, or knew anything about like morning prayer, other than just like saying prayers. The morning devotional aspect, I wasn't quite into it yet. So Laney gets us up, and we all sit in a huddle. He made us sit in a huddle, and he starts doing a morning devotional, and he was like, I was reading this morning. This is just another side of Laney. He was there, but he wasn't all there. He's like, I was reading this morning in is it Hebrews that talks about the great cloud of witnesses, right? Anyway, it talks about the great cloud of witnesses. I think it's Hebrews, and he says, I was reading about the cloud of witnesses, and I looked up at the clouds, and he thought the clouds were watching him, is basically what his statement. But he was totally serious. He thought the clouds were watching him. He thought the Bible was saying that the clouds are witnessing everything he's doing. So he had to make sure he was keeping himself right. Otherwise the clouds will tell God. So
it's so funny.
But another thing, so we were there. So at that point we thought he was kind of kooky. But we're there, and we're doing labor and working, and we were starting to get kind of irritable, like our flesh was starting to come out. And Laney noticed that. So he tells us, he's like, hey, everybody, stop. So we're like, thinking, we want to get this thing done, and he's telling us to stop. So we're kind of annoyed, but he gets us all in a circle. I want everyone to just take a moment and just listen. So we're like, let's just do that right now. So just take a moment and just listen. He said, listen to the birds. Listen, this is Hawaii, by the way, so I mean, it sounds beautiful. I mean, you got the ocean, you got the birds, you got everything that's happening. He says, just take it all in for a moment. The Bible says, be still and know that I'm God. He says, let's just be still for a second. Listen to what God created. So then we're sitting there, and it's quiet, and the peace of God just hit that place. We're all sitting there, and then he asked us, he said, what did you feel? What did God say? And everyone kind of shared their thing, and I just felt really blessed by that. That was before I listened to Eric Gilmore, so that was that. Lanny was actually the first person to ever teach me about stillness before the Lord. Just taking it in, and just listening, and just being still. So that's what this reminds me of. Ready?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna scare these birds.
So just moments before this, the tide came up and Caleb's feet got completely soaked.
Yeah. My feet are uncomfortable. There's sand in my shoes. I don't like it.
What's your favorite part about this?
Don't say anything about Brie. What you say? Well, my favorite part about this moment right here.
Yeah, what's your favorite part about this?
My favorite part is that for some reason there's like a square of tan on my feet. You see the square? Like right here? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh.
I don't know how that happened.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, you know what it is? I had my,
What are you trying to say?
you know, the thing that you put on your feet, but it's in the water. Water shoes.
Like that gazebo.
I'll tell you what my favorite part is. My favorite part about this moment right here. No, vibe with me, vibe with me.
I'm vibing. Are you gonna say it now?
My favorite part about this moment right here is there's nobody around us. We're pretty much alone. And the sun is setting. We're in the middle of this beautiful Mexico. The ocean's on one side, you can see it. The giant
see it.
hotel that looks like a Mexican, what they call it, como se dice, they call it, we'll just say mansion, but that's not what I'm looking for. Somebody will tell me. I mean, how could you not enjoy yourself? I got a beautiful woman, gorgeous as ever, right next to me, and I got Jesus. What else could I need?
What do you think the Lord is saying in this moment, Khalid?
Probably something about love. What is the Song of Solomon? It says, I love her, something about the sunrise. Something about the sunrise, Song of Solomon. I don't remember. Something like that.
You think it's so?
I wish I could be super profound, I just wasn't.
What are you so in shock about, Caleb?
A nice place to eat.
Why?
Well, this is a place you have to have reservations, but we went up, we tried to make reservations for tomorrow, French night. Tonight's Italian night. And we said, he thought we were gonna ask about tonight. But since he thought that, we thought, what is open tonight? Next thing you know, here we are, in the middle of, what's it called?
Marco Polo.
Marco Polo restaurant. With no reservation. Just sat down at a table. Granted, COVID's happening, so this place is probably, actually, if you look around, it's relatively empty. You'd probably do this every night. But
There's nobody in here.
we could feel special, you know?
Yeah, we do feel special.
Yeah, we feel special, right? They made a special case for us, and only us.
So
Stay
wait,
tuned.
did you just say that you saw like a leg of lamb?
Leg of lamb at Romanesque style, whatever the heck that means.
It's Italian night, right?
Italian night. I mean, shoot, I might order 2 things, bring one up to the room. I don't know.
That's probably what we should do.
I think that these cranberry juices came with cool little swords.
That is pretty neat.
To pick out something in your teeth, maybe?
You just missed.
I did. I just poked myself with the sword.
This is honeymooning.
This is honeymooning done right. Cranberry juice with lemon.
What's that look for?
That look says, I am impressed.
Let's have a gander at your leg of lamb. Are you gonna be full?
No.
Should we get
But that's
something?
what room service is for.
Alright. That looks beautiful.
This band right
I wonder
here
what.
means I can eat as much as I want.
What is that?
I don't know. Let's try it. Is it just a decoration? I have no idea.
Look at mine. Lasagna. Lasagna.
What is this?
How's the lamb?
Babe, try this.
It's so soft.
It's tender.
They put like cinnamon on it.
That's good.
Set the leg of lamb down. That's so fire. So good.
I have no idea. But I am very happy.
Wow. Now, we're gonna try the lasagna. Pretty good.
Good knife?
The lasagna.
The lasagna is good. It's good. The lamb
It's fire.
is fire.
Was it white? What? Why is it?
It's decor for the plate.
Are you sure?
Yes.
This white?
Yes, it's for the plate. It's fancy. We're in a fancy restaurant.
Well, I mean, I understand this, but I don't get. It looks kind of like.
Ready?
What is this? What is this?
This I don't know. It's just some kind of frosting. Oh. Babe. You need to try this.
That pig name? Is it fire?
That is incredible. Wow. It's buttery.
Oh, I can smell
Somehow it's buttery when it's chocolate.
it. I'm trying it. It is buttery.
You don't like it?
No, it's good.
It's like chocolate butter. I don't know how to explain it. Other than it's chocolate butter.
I don't get what that green thing is.
It's just some kind of frosting, I think. That is incredible.
Very good. 5 stars.
I rate very highly. You want another bite of it?
Yeah.